Today we have a mission. We're going to take our freshly restored Ninja 650R up to the Brandywine Loop, and this is a beautiful area. Now, it took me a whole winter, roughly 500 shop hours to do this total restoration. And do I think it was worth it? Holy mackerel, on a day like today, is it worth it? You go out there, put the key in, and for all purposes, it's better than having a brand new bike. It's a great bike in my estimation. It suits my needs perfectly, and I really enjoy these rides. Today would be a very special day, should be a very special day. We have some beautiful fall weather predicted, 0 chance of rain. Sun is supposed to be out, leaves are changing. I don't know what not to be happy about here. All the bikes are ready to go, and I'm ready to go. That's a good combination. Now, one of the future projects I had thought for this bike would be I was going to take the original fender and laminate it with carbon fiber and basically have a carbon fiber fender. But I found a fender on the web. I can't think of the name of the website now, but I'll put it up sooner or later. We don't have it yet anyway. They ship in 3 weeks, so obviously it comes from China, and it's a replacement carbon fiber fender. Now, what I thought, maybe I outsmarted myself in the very beginning, and I should have done this in the beginning. What I'll do is I'll save this original part, put the carbon fiber part on when I get it, maybe refinish it to a higher gloss. Let's see if it comes. Maybe it's going to have a high gloss when I get it. But either way, I can make it high gloss myself. But what it allows me to do is at some future time, I'll have the ability to have an evil twin. I can go back to, and it's always in the back of my mind, have the stock parts and have the custom parts. So at some point in time, years down the road, I'll have the ability to have a evil twin MT-09. Now, speaking of evil twins, I have the carbs. I've got them for months already. I just don't have the time because I want to do this right. I want to make sure every part of this is going to be perfect, because these are the things that if you rush the job, and the biggest thing is we still have riding weather. I don't want to lose any riding weather at all. We're going to have a long winter, and this will be, the brand new carbs will be on it. I'll get to test it and jet it and do the whole thing, and we'll make dedicated videos for every one of the steps. And no matter what bike I'm working on, the end goal is always to have my small collection of motorcycles in good mechanical order, good running order, maintenance done, paint polished, and always ready for that day that it's a beautiful sunny day out. Then you just pick a bike and go riding. And today is one of those days. Now, it's hard to believe that this late in the year, I mean, it's going to be Halloween soon. We still have flowers galore. This garden has outlived any expectation we ever had in the beginning. We have flowers, fresh cut flowers every day from the garden. And we're still not at the end of the tomato harvest here. I see there's a couple of tomatoes in there. This has just been a surprise. I never expected these things to go as long as they did. And of course, the endless zinnias. Thanks to Nanda Navola, endless zinnias. They just never end. Okay, boys, don't fight over the food. Don't fight. Plenty for everybody. So this is hard to believe. Karen and I, look, he's got a tomato. Karen and I are harvesting our tomatoes for the day, and look who else is harvesting our tomatoes. Look at this guy, Tomatozilla here. He's got one of Grammy's tomatoes. Yeah, they're good, aren't they? Yeah. Squirrelzilla steals a tomato from Grammy. Wow. So we have a couple of chores left to do around the farm here today, and Karen has a couple of things she wants me to take care of. But basically then we are going out on the open road and on a beautiful, beautiful fall day. I hope you enjoy sharing this ride with us. Now, Partzilla said I should have my quick shifter kit for the MT-09 very soon, next couple of days, 2 or 3 days. And boy, that's going to be another project we want to work on. But on these riding days, we just want to get out and ride. In any small bike collection you have, there's There's always something to do. It never ends. The maintenance and the fun never ends. And what started out to be a sunny day got a little cloudy here. Ah, but the scenery. Holy mackerel. And the leaves, the wet leaves. It had rained the night before. And we're headed up to Brandywine. It's a beautiful loop. I'm not sure you can see how bright these colors are in these leaves. Is that beautiful? Look at that scenery. Wow. No matter how often I look at this, it's just spectacular. A very beautiful time of year, unless you're heeled over and slip into the leaves. Now the main roads were pretty clear, but the back roads are just coated with leaves. This area up around Brandywine is just beautiful. Now we try to plot a way up there. It's all back roads. Probably 70–80% of it is just back roads full of leaves. I'm not sure it is a nicer time of year to be a motorcycle rider. And all the time restoring this bike, now it pays dividends. And you gotta watch out, you can see some of these roads are still wet. And you're always fishing for traction. It's always something. It's what makes it fun. Oh boy. Some of these turns, there's wet right in the middle of the turn. And I guess that's part of the fun of all motorcycling. You're always looking for traction. And you can see how wet this road is. And that's always the challenge. And the Michelin 2s seem to handle these conditions pretty good. Well, but I don't push it on this kind of a day. I've learned my lesson. And I've learned it the hard way. This loop, very low traffic, very low. And I just love having nobody ahead of me or behind me. And keep that Valentine radar detector on at all times. Even when those leaves are not wet, it can be tricky. It can be challenging. Some of these turns are off camber just enough to keep you alert. And here we are, another wet turn. Now for me, it's hard to imagine anything that could be more fun. That whole winter while I was restoring the Ninja, this is what I thought. Days like today. And for me, it's like a dream come true. It is a perfect motorcycle for these conditions. Oh, we're there at last. Oh, is this ever a beautiful location? But there is radar around this area every time I go through. And you just hit it. But so worth it. The trip up there, so worth it. And the ride home will be even better. Because little by little, the roads are going to dry out. And about this time, I'm already thinking about that cup of coffee. I'll be pulling in a driveway and I can almost taste it already. Oh, but what a beautiful area this is. And no matter how many times I ride this area, it's nicer every time. And whether the roads are wet or dry, you still have a great time. And the Ninja is truly an all-weather fighter. He's happy no matter what the weather is. And we did get a couple of drops of rain on this ride, not much. Oh, but I know that coffee's going to be brewing. It's only a matter of minutes now. Oh, we had a nice ride. The sun never came out. Just a few raindrops, not enough to ruin the day, but enough to keep the roads wet and to keep the leaves wet. But it's still a way better day than the day on Rikers Island, that's for sure. So, I want to thank the COVID workers, the healthcare workers, all the people that have contributed to keeping our family healthy. Guys, thank you so much. And I want to thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoy it. We go on these rides. It's great to be able to share them with venues like YouTube, where if you're locked in a house or in an office or something and you can't get out, can't break out and go take a ride, you can ride along with me. You ride along with all the people that post this stuff up. And we got some exciting stuff coming in the next couple of days. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag. Some very cool stuff coming up. So again, I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoy making them, and thanks so much for watching. So it looks like Miles won another Monopoly game here. Beating up the grandparents. How much money you got there? It's true. Miles beats the hell out of us on Monopoly, but I don't know how he figured out how to win all these Monopoly games. But anyway, hey, that's the best part of our day. I get back from a ride. He's got the Monopoly game all set up. Karen has the coffee made. And God, I'm already thinking about the next couple days now. I should have some packages coming in today with some parts. I expect the quick shifter will be here, among other things. And I have other stuff on order that, well, I don't want to let any of the cats out of the bag. Some cool stuff coming. So again, finally, I really hope you did enjoy the video. Again, I do enjoy making them and sharing them. And thank you so much for watching.